Hi everybody, thank you so much for listening into this week's Healthy Aging at Lumia vlog. And today I am talking to a very special guest, a lady called Susie Mollison. And Susie and I today are going to be talking all things collagen. And the reason for that is that we will be launching, some of you may already know this because I have been talking a wee bit about it in Lumia. We are going to be launching a new collagen supplement next month in June. And when I say we're going to be launched at Lumia, it's not that it's available in the UK and we've just decided to work with it at Lumia. It's actually going to be brand new to the full UK market. So the reason I want to talk to Susie about it is because she is based in Washington now, and she's a distributor for this company. So has been working with the brand, which Susie will explain. It's a slightly different formulation, same product, slightly different formulation for the UK market. But Susie has been working with it in the States and been very kindly sending me some samples for me to try it before we launch it here. So I'm going to go straight in and ask Susie, first of all, really, Susie, why do we need a collagen supplement? You know, what we go on and on at Lumia about quality skincare, you know, science-backed skincare, that's the most important thing. Why do we need a collagen supplement to help our skin?
So we actually need a collagen supplement for much more than just helping our skin. And we'll talk a little bit about that later on, you know, in the next few minutes. But we need a collagen supplement because our body, collagen is a protein within the body, and you find it all over the body. So it affects areas like joints, skin, hair, nails. It's a protein structure that our body absolutely needs. But what happens is, as we age, we start to lose collagen from like all areas of the body. So it starts to deplete. So we actually lose approximately 1.5% of our body's collagen every single year. However, when it comes to the menopause, it then becomes it's drastic what happens. So we actually lose up to 30% of our body's collagen in the first 5 years of perimenopausal. And perimenopausal is that stage before menopause. So it is something that we do require, regardless if we're male or female, and regardless of age. But certainly if we're female in the perimenopausal stage, it's absolutely essential that we get collagen back into our body to feel better and look better.
Brilliant, absolutely. And obviously collagen is a big buzzword just now in the beauty industry. If you're on social media or you buy a magazine, it's been referenced regularly, if you like. So what's different about ours, Susie?
It's the same thing that's different about any product that we produce, and it is the fact that we're backed by science. Now, many other companies will have done clinical studies with their collagen, but not to the extent that we have done. So as a company, when it comes to anything anti-aging, whether that be like skincare products or whether that be internal products as in supplements, we cannot be beaten on science. And the reason for that is because of the amount of money that we invest in research and development of the science of our products. Now, if you look at collagen has actually been a buzzword for a few years. It's not a new buzzword. And anytime we hear about a new buzzword, that's when we start our research and development. So we've actually been researching and developing this collagen supplement for over 5 years. It's very, very different than what anybody else can say they have done in the market. Now, to give you an example, and please don't quote me on facts and figures, but if somebody wants facts and figures, I do have them. I just don't have them in front of me, and I'm not a person that retains information brilliantly. But what I do remember hearing from our chief scientific officer was that the molecules in collagen are of a certain size. Our body, when we take it as a supplement, it's not able to break down and absorb it as we would like. And so what's required is some scientific intervention to be able to reduce the size of that so that our body can actually absorb it. So if you look at our collagen supplement versus the majority, and I'm talking probably 95% of what's in the market, the amount of collagen that people are actually getting into their body from another supplement is 1 or 2%. It's really, really small because the body can only take so much. And if you look at the full supplement industry, it's always been an issue in the fact that, are we getting what we need from our supplements, or is it just, as they would say, expensive urine because we're just peeing it out because our body's not absorbing? And this is why it's so important, regardless whether it's collagen or any supplement, we invest in high quality supplement that is backed by science, research and development, clinical studies. And we're talking about like double-blind placebo clinical studies. Like it's not just clinical studies. So our company do all of that. And that is why our collagen is so different from anything else that's on the market. But like I'd say, I can actually give you exact figures of how much percentage we get from our collagen supplement in comparison to the competitors.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I love about it. I love the science behind it. I've obviously got a background in pharmaceutical sales, so I kind of love all the clinical studies, and I love the fact that this company very much treat it so seriously. Just it's double-blind clinical studies. It's not just that, you know, they pluck things out the air to make it look good on a marketing slide. You know, I just think it's the science behind it. And obviously, as we launch it at Lumia, we'll start to share all those figures, you know, with our clients, because people want to know now. You know, they want to know.
Absolutely.
They want to understand that, as you say, it's not just expensive urine. I've never heard that before. I like that. So, can anybody take collagen, Susie?
Yes, anybody can take. Yeah, they can. Now, obviously, we are an American company. We will always do everything we can to protect ourselves. So if anybody was to say to me, Susie, I have X condition, is collagen supplement okay? Then the answer is yes. However, if you feel uncertain, please check with your doctor. So with any type of supplement, or if you're on any medication, I would always advise, if you feel uncomfortable with it, check with the doctor, because our studies are being done on people who they don't have anything else going on in their body, course, you know. So it's just always to be extra sure. But there has never ever been any cause of concern. And if you do your research into collagen just as a normal, so nothing to do with our collagen, just collagen in general, it will tell you that it's one of the supplements on the market that can pretty much be taken by anybody with limited or no side effects. Now, everything comes with a side effect warning, and one of the side effects with collagen is it can cause a little bit of bloating, but it's very, very seldom that is seen, but it has been seen, so it's just something to mention.
Absolutely. So tell me, obviously you are like having a ball over America. You're loving it. You're loving working with collagen over there. What kind of results are people seeing with it?
So, Mags, I'm going to share my own results, and this is why I actually was really keen to join you today. Like, I'm not very good at all the facts, the figures, the information, the science. It's just not my bag. And a lot of that is because I know that I've got like over 150 scientists stood behind me that are behind this product. And so I'm not a detail person. I don't go into the detail. What I love to know is, how does anything make me feel, and can I see results? So when I first started taking the product, and I obviously have huge faith in this company, I've been associated with the company for 13 years. When I first started taking the product, I expected to see results in my skin. That's what I expected to see. So I took a before picture, because that's, if you want to see the results, you want to always do the before picture. So I did a before picture. And what I noticed within 6 weeks was my hair and my nails. So the strength in my nails was incredible. I've got really bad nails. They're always very brittle. The strength of my nails was incredible. My hair was growing better. It looked shinier. It looked healthier. And that was the first thing I noticed. I wasn't noticing massive things in my skin, but I took a picture, and you're welcome to share my before and afters. And at the 6 week mark, you can see a difference. It just wasn't massively noticeable, but you could definitely see a difference. And then what happened was, I went away to Nepal, and I would have been on collagen approximately 2 months by this stage, because I remember taking it with me because I didn't want to have a break from it, because I'd committed to at least 3 months. And I went to Nepal to trek Everest Base Camp. Now, that's not a small trek, and not everybody that attends Everest Base Camp actually achieves it. I was with 14 other people, and what I found was I'm 47-year-old, and every single morning, everybody on that trek was talking about the aches in their knees, the aches in their hips, the aches in their back. And I'm going, I don't have any aches. This is really weird. And I actually didn't put it down to collagen. I put it down to, I must be fitter than I thought. That's actually what I put it down to. And I am. I do keep fit, and that's why I thought it was. But there was people there who were fitter than me, who were still complaining of aches and pains. And I'm thinking, I'm really interested about this, why that's happening. And the only thing that was different was collagen, but I still didn't relate it to that. I came back from Everest Base Camp, and then a few weeks later, I flew back to Scotland, and I have a CrossFit gym. My CrossFit business partner is 53-year-old. She's much fitter than I am. And she said to me, I had been shipping collagen back to the UK for her. And she said to me, Susie, I absolutely love this product. I will be on it for the rest of my life because of how it makes me feel. And I said to her, what do you mean? And she said, I feel amazing on this product. I feel younger, I feel more vibrant, I don't feel as achy or stiff, I feel brilliant. And that made me think, I wonder if that's anything to do with how I felt in Nepal. I then went and done a Munro with my dad. Anytime I come home, I love to climb the mountains with my dad. It's my special time with him. We climbed a Munro. I always get sore knees on the way back down from the Munro, and I always wake up the next day with pain in my left hip and pain in my lower back. I was coming down the Munro, not one twinge in my knees. The next day I woke up, nothing in my hip, nothing in my lower back. A couple of days later, I done another Munro with him, the exact same. So for me, actually, how I feel on collagen outweighs massively how I look. So then I took my after pictures. So we were 3 months in, and I was absolutely astonished. So the lines around my eyes had reduced. My complexion was much more glowing. What do they call them here? Crow's feet had reduced. I just looked younger, and like I say, share the pictures. It's incredible. Incredible the difference.
I think you were earlier on about our collagen reducing over the years, and I think as well with this product, the way I'm looking at it as well, even you're almost just future-proofing yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like even if you start out, no matter what age, and particularly, for women in the perimenopause and beyond, if those are the kind of figures you're talking about for losing collagen, we really need to take this seriously to replenish, because at the end of the day, it's like, I'm 57, I'm 56. I'm adding years to myself, and I want to be years.
Yep.
And there's no miracle drug out there that you're going to take, a sachet it's going to turn back the clock to what you look like at 30, but that's not what this is about, and as you say, I love the fact it's about how you feel, because we, at this time in our life particularly, we want to have as much energy as we absolutely can. We're all still really busy people leading hopefully very busy lives, maybe not as busy as some, but
well, and that's the other thing I want to just quickly share. Like I do work out, and I love to work out, and I would work out 4 times a week, and my workouts are CrossFit workouts and running. So they're not small workouts, they're hardcore workouts. And 4 was enough for me because my body would be too tired. It wouldn't handle any more than 4 workouts a week. I'm working out 6 days a week now. 3 days I'm running, 3 days I'm at CrossFit, and I feel amazing.
Wow. Well, I know you're a total inspiration, Susie. You're a great advert for it, and I'm so excited to get it in the UK. So the US product is peach flavoured, and it comes already made up because I've been able to start on it. But interestingly, the UK version is going to be like a sachet of orange flavoured powder, if that's what you call it, which I've tasted as well, which I think is really nice. But as you say, some people, they just can't even be bothered stirring it up. They just want to stick it from I don't know if you can see it on there. That's what the wee pouches look like. And you literally, it's great on the go. You literally just take it off and go.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they have the company that have produced this collagen have got they've what are they? They're in 48, 49, 50 markets, and every market is different on what they like. For example, for example, the American region, they have got that peach flavoured rip and sip, they're calling it, where you just rip it, you sip it, and you go. The European market prefer orange flavoured to peach. So that's why they've made it orange for us. And the Pacific also have orange. So New Zealand, Australia, etc. And again, studies have shown that actually people prefer a powder version in these markets. So that's why we've got it in the powdered versions. So you just a tiny little bit of water, mix it in and drink it. I have heard, I don't know how true it is, but I've heard the Asian markets that the taste of it tastes a little bit fishy because the Asian markets like fish. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
No, it's crazy.
And I believe it's in powder form for the Asians as well, so, but yeah, you drink it. I have actually heard stories of people who that rip and sip one that you have there in front of you, Mags, people have actually ripped it and put it onto their face thinking it was like a gel that they put on their face. So you drink it, people, you drink it, you don't put it on your face.
Oh, right. Oh, listen, Susie, thank you so much. And I'm sure I'll be talking to you a bit more over the next coming months. I'm really excited. So I think it's about towards the end of June we'll be launching collagen, but watch this space, folks, because I will be giving you much more information leading up to the launch, and we'll be doing sampling at Lumia, we'll be sharing information. So watch this space. Thank you so much, Susie, really appreciate it.
You're very, very welcome, Mags. Bye. And I'm going to share one wee key fact before you go, if that's okay. Just because you're talking about the launch. This is the one fact that I do know. In the US, when they launched collagen in the US, they sold $4 million worth of the product in 45 minutes because of the demand being so high. So there we go. Let's see what we can do in the UK.
Absolutely. Brilliant. Thanks a million. Speak to you soon.
Cheers, Mags. Bye.